so let's keep talking business. Every month we like to check in with the Utah Business Magazine. They keep us in the know for business, of course.
Yeah, and here is Catherine Bennett, the Executive Editor of Utah Business.
Hi, guys.
Otherwise known as the Editor-in-Chief, or...
whatever you want to call me. That works.
You're
the boss lady, yeah.
there, the boss lady. Okay, here we want to show you right now the cover story highlighting Crystal Maglet, founder of Crystal Inn and the CEO of Maverik. She has a fascinating story.
Founder of Crystal Inn and Maverik?
Yes, she has a full career. She really does. And FJ Management is actually owned by her family. She was born into an incredibly entrepreneurial family. And I think the first part of her story is that founder story. She went to Harvard, and then her dad kind of supported her into this venture with Crystal Inn. But she worked so hard and made that happen. She made it work, and those still exist. I think there's 5 locations today.
Yeah, that is amazing. And, well, this is video of her. And we also had the cover shot as well. But you actually caught up with her at, the 4th South Maverik, right?
Yes, when we did this fun cover shoot, we thought, let's just put her right in the middle of the snack aisle.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Why not? That's why we go to Maverik.
Exactly. We thought, while we have her here, why don't we go on a little Maverik run with her, see what... If she stops at a Maverik, what does she get? Just kind of a fun social video that will come soon. So,
well, born into the family of entrepreneurs, but why did she stick with it? Why is she succeeding?
Yeah, great question. Well, and I feel like we have to talk about why she and how she got into becoming the CEO, because she had her founder's journey, but then went into being a big-time executive, and so her dad passes away. They're actually filing for bankruptcy, and she takes over and completely turns it around.
Wow.
Like paid $1.4 billion back to their creditors,
wow.
and then acquired Maverik after that, and has grown it to 400 locations. They've acquired Come and Go. They have, I mean, she is a powerhouse. She's a force. I mean, as you can see by just those statements alone.
Well, there's a Maverik on every corner now. So.
Right. I know. We all, I mean, everyone I've talked to, they're like, I don't go anywhere else, right? Like we pass, you know, Maverik is where we go. That's it.
They're known for their nice bathrooms.
We actually talk about that. We show the bathrooms in that social video. She walks in there. They were awarded for that their bathrooms. Did you see that?
Yes.
That is so funny, isn't it?
What does she attribute her keys to success?
Such a good question. She talks a lot about the values that her parents instilled in her, and I haven't talked to a single person that has anything negative to say about the culture. She cares so much about the people feeling valued there, and I think many leaders will say the same thing. But she has multiple businesses. I mean, Tab Bank is under FJ Management. They have a petroleum refinery. There are so many people, and all of them say, I loved working under her.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah, Maverik alone,
I would love to meet her.
You never see an unhappy worker there.
Oh.
Maverik seems to be like everybody's okay.
And what was so cool was seeing her interact with, going into a Maverik, and people are kind of lined up right for yes, exactly, and the people working there too. She was just so appreciative of them, and it was really great.
Yeah,
to
that
see.
is a great story. Okay, we're going to move now to I guess another celebrity or two, and we're talking about celebrity collaborations and how they can help businesses. And one example of that is Raising Cane's, the one in Midvale, Fort Union.
Have you been to that one? Have you
I
been
have
to the location?
I have been, actually.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Yes.
Okay, so Post Malone did a lot for this Raising Cane's.
Yes, so actually I didn't realize this, but he's friends with the CEO of Raising Cane's. I mean, he's that much of an advocate for this chicken. He loves it. And so when he bought this house in, I believe it's Cottonwood Heights area, the CEO was like, we need a Raising Cane's closer to your house. The closest one was an hour away, and they truly put it there for him, and then did this collaboration to design it with him. And
I think we have a couple of shots there if we can throw those up.
But learned some really fun facts yesterday. They bought out the world supply of this pink-colored ping pong ball to fill these walls. There's like these backlit walls with lights behind them. They bought out the entire. There's 50,000 of them. It's just. It's a riot in there. There's so many little nuggets that are fun. But what's important about this story, and all the other celebrity collaborations. And the question that we had was, what makes these successful? Even this one seems so outlandish. How could it possibly work? But it's interesting. The more authentic it feels, right? Post Malone loves this restaurant. It's real, and so when that's true, then it tends to work.
Why pink?
Actually, it wasn't pink at the beginning.
Okay.
He picked an orange color, and it was too close to a competitor, so they had to
stay
make
away
some
from
changes. Yes.
Okay, so what other celebrities?
Yes, so Kris Jenner, we just saw a picture of her with Cozy Earth, genuinely loves, they have bamboo sheets. And Oprah also loves that. She put that on her favorites list. I forgot what that list is called. But you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, there's
her favorite
Post
things.
Malone now.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Lisa Barlow, at Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, she has a tequila brand, and they partnered with Hash Kitchen, which is close to her house in Draper. And so she has a cocktail there called Baby Gorgeous, because that's her thing, her name. And Hash Kitchen has their kind of phrase is hash baby, and so they combined it, magic happened.
Oh my gosh.
And it works out because the location, it just everything clicks, and it lifts both brands. So.
And brings attention to Utah.
Yes, exactly.
All right, now we want to talk about AI. Okay, no, we want to talk about Joann.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Joann
we can talk a
Fabric's
little
closing.
That's right,
Joann.
closing down, and that's actually helped some small businesses.
Absolutely. No, I think there is a question of, and a little bit of pressure around, is there enough, is the pricing, like, is it still affordable if now that we're going to smaller shops? I think some people are finding that it is, but some people are willing to now invest in and spend money in those smaller shops that are filling the void for the crafters among us. So.
Well, and there was a big, huge craft store, and they could offer
Huge,
cheaper
and multiple
prices.
locations. Yes.
So how can the local businesses take advantage of that?
I think regardless, there's just a gap. They are going to continue to charge the prices they're going to charge, but people I think are finding that that's okay, and they're willing to. And these stores are so fun. There's a different feel in these smaller craft stores, right? The yarn on the walls. It's more of an experience, and I think people are enjoying discovering those.
My blood pressure goes up when I walk in one of those craft stores. The big ones.
Me too. I am not that
because
girl.
I'm not a crafter.
I'm not that girl.
It's like,
either.
I need help.
But I respect the ones that are.
I agree.
All right, now we're going to talk about Utah making investments in AI infrastructure. What's that all about?
Oh, so I feel like maybe in my world I'm just like AI, like right, it's all we talk about and hear about. But more and more lately, I've heard, we don't know what the possibilities are with AI. However, there are a lot of limitations around AI. We think, this is just going to continue to escalate. But if we don't have the power grid to support the data centers, it's not possible. And so Utah's actually taking a pretty proactive approach to creating those power grids.
Yeah, what are they doing?
So Governor Cox launched the Operation Gigawatt, which is supposed to double our power capabilities in the next 10 years. I think it's with geothermal and next generation nuclear.
Okay.
So finding efficient ways to increase power and also grow the economy at the same time. But right now, we can't achieve what AI is capable of doing because we don't have the infrastructure to support it.
Water and everything else.
All the
that we
things,
need.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it, and I've heard it in multiple conversations, and with venture capitalists, with commercial real estate, they're all very aware of this. So when AI comes up, they're like, it's not happening quite yet because we're not ready, structurally for it.
And you got a bunch of other business stories too.
Yes, they didn't give it all away
Yes.
in this month's Utah Business
Yeah,
Magazine.
so we have to leave a little bit, to
Okay.
the
That's right.
imagination.
So you can check out the website or pick up a copy of the magazine.
Yeah, absolutely. And I get asked frequently, how can we support what you're doing? And truly, it's subscribing so that we can continue awarding, celebrating, doing all the things we're doing for the business community.
What's the website?
UtahBusiness.com.
UtahBusiness.com.
Luckily, not too hard to remember.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Catherine, thank you very much. Always great talking to you.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Wealth of information.